Hey friends, welcome to my channel. Happy Ramadan Mubarak to everyone. Today in this video I'm going to share a refreshing recipe which you can make it during your iftar, and this recipe we are going to make it without any sugar, so it will be healthy, filling and very refreshing. So let's start making it. So for that we have to soak few ingredients like dates, because we'll be making it sugar free, so we will need dates for that. Now in a bowl I'm going to take some sagu pearls or sabudana. So this is just 1/4 cup of that. We'll put it in a bowl and we'll soak it for about 1 hour. Meanwhile, we'll take chia seeds. If you have basil seeds you can take that, but because of the lockdown I couldn't find, so I'm using 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. So this also you have to soak it for about 1 hour and keep it aside, because we'll be needing all these things later. So let's move on to the next step. So we'll put on the gas on low flame and we will put some milk. So here I have taken 1.5 cup of milk. So let it just warm it a bit, and then we are going to add 1/4 cup of milk powder. So this milk powder is also unsweetened. If you have sweet milk powder ready with you, then you can just adjust the sweetness, because we are making it no sugar recipe, so we will be using date paste. So the dates which we have soaked before, we have to make it into a paste, and this is approximately 2.5 spoon of that. So if you are using a sugar, then you will need 1/3 cup of sugar, but thankfully we are saving our bodies from harmful sugar, so we are making it more healthy. So, and trust me guys, this recipe is extremely healthy and tasty, and you will not notice that it doesn't have any sugar. So once this comes to a boil, we are going to add some vanilla essence. So this is just 1 teaspoon of that, just for the flavor I have added. Just give it a nice mix. Once this is done, we have to just, if you want to strain it, you can strain the milk mixture and keep it in refrigerator to cool down. So you can see it has become a little bit thick. So we will just keep this bowl into the refrigerator to cool down. Now we'll move on to our next step, which is heating a pan, and then we will be adding 3 cups of water. So this is 3 cups of water. Just let it boil, and now we are going to add our sago seeds or sabudana, whatever you call. Do drop a comment what you call in your language. So we have to cook our sabudana, so it will take about 3 to 4 minutes. Once this is going to be done, we are going to add some exciting colors. So this is completely optional if you want to add. If you have food colors, it's okay, you can add, otherwise you can skip it, but it looks good. So I am adding green food color. So just cook it till your sago or sabudana seeds become transparent. So once this is done, we have to strain it, and we have to remove all the excess water from our sabudana. Now I'm going to add a little bit of rose essence just for the flavor. So if you have, you can add it. It gives a nice fragrance. Give it a nice mix. Now we'll take a bowl and a strainer, and we have to strain our sago mixture. We have to remove all the excess water because it contains starch, and if needed you can just wash it in with the cold water also to remove all the excess starch from it. Keep it aside because we'll be needing the next step. Now we'll take a large bowl, and we have to add any fruit of your choice. Mango is my favorite. Do comment below which is your favorite fruit. And now here I have added some apples. So everything is just 2 tablespoons of each. Some strawberries, because they are in season here in Oman, so I have added that. It's yummy. And now I'm going to add some pears. This is also just 2 tablespoons. So you can add any fruit of your choice. Now I'm going to drizzle some honey. This is just to bring out some flavor and some little bit of more sweetness. But you can skip also if you don't have honey, or if you don't want to use it. Just give it a nice mix. Now we are going to add our soaked sago, which is already cooked. So you can see this has beautiful color, and I have added green color and it's looking like light blue. Just give it a nice mix. Now we are going to add our milk, which we have kept in refrigerator to cool down. So just add that. Give it a nice mix again, and it has a beautiful light brown color because of the dates we have added. So this recipe doesn't have any sugar and it tastes amazing, and it is also filling and refreshing. Now we are going to add some chia seeds. So as I told you, if you have basil seeds soaked in, that is also very good, but I couldn't find because of the lockdown, so I'm using chia seeds, and that is also equally nice and gives a nice flavor, and it is also healthy. Give it a nice mix. And to this, now we are going to add some tutti frutti. If you have jelly, then that also you can add. Now I'm going to add some crushed dry fruits. You can take any dry fruits of your choice. Again, we'll just give it a nice mix. And now we are going to add some ice cubes. So this will add amazing, it should be served chilled. So just we have added ice cubes. So here it is, our no sugar doodh ka sharbat is ready to be served chilled. And do let me know if you try this recipe, how it came, and how did you like it? Because in my family everybody loved this recipe, and because it has no sugar, you can just eat it or drink it guilt free. So this is absolutely ready. Now we are going to garnish it with some dry fruits and some tutti frutti. So you can serve it. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you. I have a lot of recipes which you can use it for your iftar, so do check out other recipes also. And this recipe is really my favorite, and because it doesn't have any sugar, so it's really healthy. So guys, thanks for watching my video. Do like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next recipe. Until then, bye, take care, stay safe, stay home. Bye. Happy Ramadan once again. Bye.